I know a lot of you are familiar with the term C of O, which means certificate of occupancy. If anybody wants to buy land, we has, does he have C of O? If he does not have, I'm not buying all those stuff. What exactly is C of O? C of O is a document that gives you the right of ownership of a particular plot of land or an expanse of land. It gives you the right, it vests the power of ownership on you. And I'm very sure few of us or some of us have heard of global C of O or government allocated C of O. And you'll be asking, is it not the same? It's the same now. Well, the three of them are performing the same responsibility, but the situation differs. What do I mean? For C of O, the normal C of O, if Mr. A wants to buy a land, or he buys a land after buying the land from somebody, from Omonile or whoever, and he wants to get C of O as an individual, and the maybe just 2 plots of land or 5 plots of land or even 10 plots of land, then he can just get the C of O, which is what the person will need. But if a company like a real estate company that has hectares of land somewhere, for example, the Richfield Garden or Ile-Isepan, Abeokuta, Ogun State, it has C of O, global C of O, because there are hectares of land there, hectares of land on that estate. They bought it from a community, and when the government wanted to give them the C of O, they actually applied for global C of O. What does this global C of O does is that the whole occupants of the estate have access to it. It's global. That means if you have that global, if you buy land in such estate, you don't need to go and process your own C of O. You don't need to. Definitely, once another person has a C of O, a land has C of O, no other person can get C of O on that particular land. The only thing you can get is governor's consent. But getting a governor's consent on a land that already has global C of O is just like a waste of money, because you have a part ownership of that particular C of O by being a landowner in that particular estate. Now, government allocated C of O, it is the government that is usually given to you by the government if you are buying the land directly from the government. Get the difference? Global C of O is going to be on a large expanse of land. But when you are buying directly from the government gives you government allocated C of O. And that is what separates the three of them. The normal C of O will be given to you as an individual, not really an estate. And an example of that is if Mr. Yakub is just buying the land. But a global C of O, if an estate developer buys that land from community and want to get the C of O, instead of getting it for each of their subscribers, they will just get a global C of O that will cover everyone at the same time. Now, for the government allocated C of O, that company is buying directly from the government, and government is giving them C of O. That's why it is called government allocated C of O. For example, Itunu Residential, one of our estates at Ibeju-Lekki, that's along the Lekki Ekpe Expressway, has government allocated C of O because it was bought directly from the government. So for more tips, for more information about real estate, you can give me a call via 081 00956957, or chat with me via WhatsApp through that particular number, or you check our blog at www.mobrealtyservices.com/blog. Thank you. And